Everybody, and welcome to the Yellow Book Live. Now, I think we've got to start with a few ground rules, seeing that this is the festival. So, I mean, thanks to this wonderful festival event, you get a good angle and from just about anywhere. You know, the stages have been set up quite perfectly for this. And you've all got here quite nice and early, so get those good front seats and everything. So that's quite exciting. Sadly, stage diving is out today. Given the situation, it's just not appropriate. And to be fair, we're getting too old now. We've got back issues and stuff. So we'd struggle to catch you at this end. We send our thanks to all the wonderful artists who are giving their time to the project tonight. Morriss of The Bluetones, Lucy Ward, Kitten Pyramid, Refuge. Oh, getting tired. Ellis, and but we apologise for the banner at the bottom. We realise that you'll probably be dreaming about our PayPal link, but it's complicated to keep it on and off. And to be honest, it's not a bad thing. This is a fundraiser tonight, and if you are able to, we would be very, very grateful. We send a huge thank you to the physics team led by Mark Fromhold at the University of Nottingham, who are currently working with us to create wellbeing resources for the students and staff at their university. We had hoped, given Kitten Pyramid are playing later, to build a pyramid stage, but that's already taken, apparently. So we decided to take it to the next level and are delighted to give you the dodecahedron stage. And Claire is over on the tetrahedron stage. This is all thanks to Mark and the team at the uni working out all those complicated equations to keep this structure standing, really. Along with Tony Brooks and his tour management team. Tony looks after many high-profile artists and been assessor on the College Music Project, which is a project we run bringing mental health and wellbeing resources to students through their composition lessons at Leicester College and Peterborough College. Now, I know some of you were looking forward to the flyby from the Red Arrows tonight, but sadly that couldn't come to fruition for whatever reason. But we are delighted that instead of the Red Arrows, the Green Tractors are performing a synchronized plough in the, hold on, that field just adjacent to the dodecahedron stage a little later on tonight. Finally, and thanks to Desford Primary School, Marshfield School, the Leventhorpe School, who worked with us to help to produce the School Yellow Book, equipping students and staff with a wellbeing toolkit. We send our thanks to the schools for letting us borrow the hula hoop rings from the PE departments to help with our social distancing policy tonight. As you'll see, the hat has got bits of string on there that link to the hula hoop. Put the hat on, the hula hoop falls down, you've got that 1 meter circumference. You know, just be careful as you move about. So as you can see from the night, we just want to have a bit of fun, really, something light, something uplifting. I'm delighted to introduce our other host for the night over on the tetrahedron stage, our company director and manager of the Centre of Wellbeing, Claire Evans. Can you hear me, Claire?
I'm actually on the octahedron stage, which is what you told me earlier, and you've just changed it to a tetrahedron, which I don't even know what a tetrahedron is. But anyway, I thought I was on the octahedron. Anyway, either which way.
It's what's a few sides between?
What's a few hedrons between friends? Okay, so yeah, brilliant. Already we've got some great comments. I saw somebody say they've got a mosh pit going on.
Oh, we've got to be very careful with
Love it. Getting in the spirit. Love that. Okay, we have got to be really good with our time, me and Pete. We're absolutely useless at this, so we've got to just give you a little bit of an idea of what the Yellow Book is all about. Obviously, we're here live at the festival. You know, hopefully you've got your wellies on. And I've got some sunglasses as well, so, you know, go in between. But also we do want to raise some money for this lovely book, this project that we run. So, yeah, here we go. So, Pete, let's put our serious hats on for a moment, if you can find it, and that's not attached to a hula hoop. And tell us a little bit about the book. So the book starts, obviously, with your story. So I know you don't want to talk about your story, but just a little bit, just a sentence.
A sentence, my word.
Sentence. There's a challenge.
Well, I'm not going to do a sentence. I'm going to
Okay.
say that the book was basically something for my parents, really. I was admitted to mental health hospital back in my 20s, and over the course of about 3 years I spent about 11 months on the mental health hospital wards. It was when I came out of hospital that I started working for an organisation called CISO, and it was there the tools and the tips and the techniques, sort of well-being tools, that were completely changing the lives of not only myself but of the whole team as well. Now, for my parents, when I was in hospital, they felt very, very disconnected, and really what the book was set up to was to provide some hope and some support and some guidance. So it gives you all the tools, the tips and techniques. It signposts you to organizations that can support you from a national direction, and also it's embodied in a big sort of well-being showcase of art and poetry and photography, all expressing the things that help us to feel better. So
okay, Peter, take a breath. You've gone into every section of the book now. I'm supposed to be doing a little tour here. So there's different sections of the book, different colours you might be able to see. So we have in that, as Pete just mentioned, we have a lovely well-being section with loads of pages on different little tools that you can do. Then we put that together with creativity. So everything we do is about feeling better and what helps you feel better. And obviously, for some people, that's drawing. For some people, it's photography. For other people, it might be cooking. For me, sometimes it's singing in a choir. I know Pete's obviously a singer-songwriter. You're going to hear a bit more about that later. So it's about bringing creativity together. And then, as Pete said at the back of the book, we then go into the red pages. I need to get in the camera. The red pages, which are support. So it's all about empowering you to look after your own health, using tools and creativity. But when you're not able to, you know then where to go. So it's a support for everyone. It's about looking after our mental health, not just firefighting when things, start to slide with our mental health. It's about keeping well, being well, and what feels better. So our I Feel Better When this evening is going to be listening to music, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So we're delighted. We're going to go ahead and introduce you to the first act of the night. The first act is called is Adam Ellis. He goes by Ellis. He's a seasoned veteran of the music scene. Adam has played all over the UK and Europe in various guises. He has fronted a chart-topping band, works constantly in his studio, Deadline Studios, and plays the part of Graham Nash in the touring tribute to Crosby, Stills and Nash, the Marrakesh Express, and Art Garfunkel in the touring tribute band of the Sounds of Simon. So we're delighted to head over to Deadline Studios now to watch a piece that was recorded of Adam Ellis.
Brilliant. Looking forward to it.
Hi, Manicam. I'm Adam from Deadline Studios. Just been doing a bit of recording, and I'm going to play a couple of songs for you, 2 or 3 songs. Let's see how it goes. See if you can remember how to play music. Okay. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. Oh, I'm on your side. Times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water.
you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. Oh, I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine, and all your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your
Okay, this is one of my own. Not done this for a while. This is called The Long Way Round.
Can I find a little strength, or realize I know the answer? I might stumble on the words, but I'll be prepared. There's a lot of things to say, drawing circles round my mind. And I know that I can't wait for my time. And if you ask me who I am, I'd ask you what day it was. I could offer you my name or take you the long way round. Oh. I never know. Looking for the inspiration. Is there pride before the fall? What I believe is everyone is held in the line, end of the line, and we all have to wait for our time. And if you ask me who I am, I'd ask you what day it was. I could offer you my name or take you the long way round. Standing on the inside, looking out across the crowd, going over the edge for you. So if I remember someday who the hell I am, will I still have my mind to lose? Undercover, well, I can't remember. Oh, take me over. I'm feeling better now. And if you ask me who I am, I'd ask you what day it was. I could offer you my name or take you the long way round. Open the door and close again. Leave anything you won't be needing. Finding the time to be a friend, time to begin and never to end.
This is a song I wrote in the first lockdown about the pandemic, and I've not played it since, so here we go.
Take a seat away from me. I still hear your call. In this together, yet further apart, just one and all. We ask the world to wait and pause for advertisement breaks, and there'll be warmer days to come. There's a man lying at my feet, a strangely absent clown, just a shadow of where we should be, clawing at our screens for now. We ask the world to wait and pause for advertisement breaks, and there'll be warmer days to come. Saved from the embers, there's a spirit that burns on. Though it's harder to find, search for the answer that just has to be here, and we'll all be together in time. this deep black mirror, there's the faintest glow. Could it be a reflection of things, or where we need to go? And tell the world to wait and pause for advertisement breaks, and there'll be warmer days to come. And let's hear you say, we're here to celebrate, remember all our yesterdays, and live for warmer days to come. Safe from the embers, there's a spirit that burns on. Though it's harder to find, search for the answer that just has to be here, and we'll all be together in time.
Very good. I love that. I love that last one. And yeah, where the spirit burns on. I was there.
Fabulous.
Really good. I really enjoyed that, Adam. Thank you very, very much.
No, Adam, it's phenomenal. Adam has been, and he's been such a valuable asset to the company over so many years. He's been recording and producing so much of the music that we produce for the project. Not only ourselves as Refuge, but project songs. He's also been doing the mindful meditations and all the pieces that go onto the audio book as well. He's been,
and he did the single with us at Abbey Road. Yeah,
it's fantastic. He's got such harmony skills with those with the bands that he plays in, layering all those parts for choirs. It's just phenomenal to watch the man work, to be honest. It's I'm just pleased we'd still be doing it now if we were doing it.
Well, we all have our talents, Peter. Do you know what I mean? You just have to go with your own. But yeah, thank you so much, Adam. I've not heard you perform before, so that was really brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed that. But we don't have long, so unfortunately we do have to move on. Hopefully everyone's enjoying it. Had some good comments back. I think everyone was really enjoying Ellis. So yeah, keep the comments coming. And yeah, so what we got up next then, Peter?
We got our band Refuge up next. So
do you know a bit about them?
I do know a little bit about us. Yeah, to be fair, we've got Sam Munton on bass, we've got Phil Seaman on guitar, and Doug Jenkinson on drums, and myself
as on lead vocals.
That's right. Yeah, and we've been taking music onto mental health wards for many years, going back around about 2014. We initially took them on at Leicestershire Partnership NHS Trust, and then moved down to work down in Devon Partnership NHS Trust with Henry Dunn down there. And it's been quite fantastic, because I know for myself, when I was on the wards, there was we are going back quite a way now, but there really wasn't very much things for engagement and connection, and it's so vital to be having these things for recovery on the wards. And it's wonderful to see now in Leicester with the teams there, people like Lydia and Tim bringing just bring so many different sorts of
and also how you see people awaken when you're playing that music. I remember you telling me about on the dementia wards, and obviously my mum lives with dementia, and I really do know and have seen and witnessed how music just connects with people, even when they seem to be disconnected, they come back to life. Okay, but I've got a lot to pack into these few minutes. So obviously Moving Inwards was that project, and Mark Morris was your mentor for that, wasn't it? That's how Mark Morris got involved with us. So that was an
absolute dream come true, that was. Because I'm a big fan of the Bluetones, huge fan. I remember queuing up to collect their limited edition vinyl of their first album, which is actually on its 25th anniversary tour they are this coming August.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
that went straight in at #1. I remember it knocking Oasis off the top spot, and it was it was just magical, really, the band and how they went. So it was really great to meet with Mark and explain the project that we were doing and that we were taking, and how he could come on to help develop and mentor the band, really. He's built so much confidence into the band, and we've even had the pleasure of supporting the Bluetones. It's like dreams come true, really.
Amazing.
With a lot of our
really great opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
We're really pleased that we've got to work with Doug. Our drummer has his own film company, and he's been an absolute asset to the project, filming and recording. And we really wanted to do a piece for you today, so we booked in to be able to perform live, and so all of us could be involved. And so we got.
And Doug did all the videography for it, didn't he?
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Setting up all the pieces, and amazing.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate with the people that are around us with their skills. It's great.
Okay, well, we've got to keep moving, so let's go on now to some music from Refuge in Deadline.
To realize how much there is surrounding me now, both in and out, taking me out. Appreciating what is here, the more I can see the things in my life open for me. Searching my mind, finding the time to go through my eyes and witness all the beauty surrounding me. Realizing it's been waiting for me to see, beginning to feel that this moment is a real gift that has always been given to me. And I understand, with thanks it'll always be. When I'm feeling good now, I'm calling out, embracing the self. In my life open for me, getting to feel that this moment is a real gift that has always been given to me. And I understand, with thanks it'll always be. When I feel good now, I'm
baby, I'm reaping. This time is now easier when my time is spent on appreciating. Reaping in, oh baby, I'm reaping. This time is now easier when my time is spent on appreciating. Someone's arms, there you were. Needed someone to understand my ups and downs, there you were. With sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotions. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. Oh yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine, oh yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, I'm wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore, and everywhere I went seems I've been there before. But you brighten up for me, well, all of my days. Love's so sweet in so many ways. I wanna stop, thank you, baby. I just wanna stop, thank you, baby. Oh yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine, oh yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Take it away, pal. You were better for me than I was for myself. For me, there's you and there ain't nobody else. I wanna stop, thank you, baby. I just wanna stop, thank you, baby. Oh yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine, oh yeah, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Just like honey to the bee, babe. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Anxiety now. Well, I began to realize that the world surrounding me was mirroring how I felt inside. Whenever I felt disorder, well, blame did rise, you see, creating separation in anxiety. Whenever I feel disorder, well, blame did rise, you see. The challenge lies not outside, but that is just a mirror of me. The things I feel most challenged with inside of me, so I can see it exist, separate from me. Accepting it away from me, I allow myself to be, accepting all of me. Whenever I feel disorder, with joy does rise, you see, creating a tight fusion in a unity. Whenever I feel disorder, with joy does rise, you see, the challenge never was there, for it was just a mirror of me. So take me home. The more I focus and allow, the more I focus and allow, it takes me home. Well, I arrive within the now, well, I am peaceful when within the now. When I'm open to the way, well, I will find me back there. The more I pushed away from me, the more it pushed right back, you see. I'm accepting all of me. When I take me as I am, allowing me to understand, I am doing the best I can. When I take you as you are, realizing you're a part, and I'm doing the best you can with what we have. Whenever I feel disorder, the joy does rise, you see, creating a tight fusion in a unity. Whenever I feel disorder, the joy does rise, you see, the challenge never was there, for it was just a mirror of me. So take me home. The more I focus and allow, the more I focus and allow, it takes me home. Well, I arrive within the now, well, I am peaceful when within the now. Well, I arrive within the now, well, I am peaceful when within the now. Well, I arrive within the now, I am peaceful when within the now.
Well done, Peter.
Well, I'll clap
Very
myself,
good,
isn't
very
it?
good. Can't clap yourself, no. So I'm clapping for you. But you've
I'll
got some really
clap
nice
for them.
comments there. And yeah, it's a shame that we're not out in the field singing, because I think that Take Me Home one would be a really good, like, woo, yeah, everyone be singing along. Anyway, talking of the field, Peter, what's going on with the green tractors that replaced the red arrow flyover?
Oh, the green tractor. So I'm here at the dodecahedron stage, and a huge thanks to the green tractors for stepping in for the red arrows tonight. A wonderful synchronized ploughing session set to a very famous song, which sadly means due to copyright reasons, we can't show you any of the footage. But I have to say that words just fail me. Words, they can't express what I've just witnessed, words. So I'll pass you back to Claire in the studio. Are you there, Claire?
Yes, I'm actually not in the studio, remember. I'm at the octahedron stage. And you were talking about pyramids. Can you see that an octahedron is actually 2 pyramids, Peter? So that's where the pyramids went to. That's why Kitten Pyramid couldn't have a pyramid stage. But they could have a double one. They could have an octahedron. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you should have tuned in at the very beginning.
Yeah, you can watch it back later. And
Exactly.
you'll get it. You'll get the gist. You'll get the gist. So we're delighted to introduce to you a band called Kitten Pyramid that we were introduced to just this year, and it's really exciting to hear about the music and what they've been doing. Now, Kitten Pyramid began as a collective in 2010 and ranged from 2 to 20 members. In 2013, they released their debut album, Uh-Oh, and were picked up by Six Music's Chris Hawkins and Tom Robinson, who later supported his UK tour. Kitten Pyramid launched Uh-Oh with a tour of psychiatric hospitals, including Bedlam, and were followed by The Guardian for 2 days. Kitten Pyramid have featured in Q, Mojo, Classic Rock, Prog, and were The Guardian's Band of the Week and Sunday Brunch's Single of the Week on Channel 4 for their weird and wonderful pop. Second album, Koozie, is out now. It's fantastic. Brilliant. And it was recorded.
Brilliant music single, isn't it? The video of that is hilarious. Yeah. And I love the story behind that. The fact that it was someone's jacuzzi with 36,000 bees in it. I mean, who counted them?
Exactly. How do you know? Do you do it in portions or something? I don't know.
Exactly.
Can you have a portion of bees?
I don't know. No.
Who knows? Someone must know. If anybody knows, put it in the chat.
Ask Scott of Kitten Pyramid.
Yes, we can ask Scott, actually. That's a really good link, actually. Is Scott there?
It's a great segue. I hope they don't ask me about bees.
Oh!
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you all?
We're all
Very
good.
well,
How are you?
How
I'm
are
very
you?
hot and red.
Yes, we are too. We're in a very small box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the hull of a boat by the looks of it. It's very warm.
Yeah. It's that dodecahedron stage. It looks really big on the outside, but
The
actually
stage
when
is
you get
massive.
inside,
But the stage is massive, but we're in a very, very small box. Socially distanced.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
fabulous. Well, we're
Okay, I
looking
think
forward
you
to
better
it,
let
sir.
them get on with it.
Yeah. Let's crack on. Oh, it's the calculation. There were 6 panels in the jacuzzi, and the apparently there's 6,000 bees in a hive. So the maths calculate that's where they got the
there you go.
36,000 from.
See? Impressive.
Yes, it's a lot of bees.
Very
a lot of honey. Anyway, I guess the segue from that is we're going to do a song about whales. He's something of a hard knock, a big part of everything you see here. Broken like an old clock, you take stock of breathing in your big bed. Your sister wear a long skirt, she eats dirt, kicking up a big storm. And no one wants to buy first, she gets worse, it's time to get the big gun. Well, you take her up to high fields with big wheels, she always was a soft touch. Sucking on the fireworks till they turn, breathing in the big dirt. Daddy bought her first car in a jar and pulled it up in short strings. You better see she's okay to pay for kicking up the green. Well, and this is Uh-Oh. Upside down and all around the roundabout, a flower land that needs some rain. shoulders meet the ears, where umbrellas climb for fishes and the wind blows rain. Oh, 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 oh. Take me out for dinner, cause I'm not that kind of guy. Have a book about me to recognize the signs. Dodge another bullet, and the rest have gone to seed. Celebrate my victory with a lovely cup of tea. Oh, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh, 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 You can count on them being here, bringing wine or just sympathy. And all my furniture has gone up in flames, and I like everyone to stay with me upstairs tonight, and I'll buy us all a Chinese. Just stay with me. And I'd like everyone to stay with me upstairs tonight, and I'll buy us all a Chinese. Just stay with me. I'm bracing myself for the Monday and wake up the dead on a Tuesday, and then I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine. And then they're tapping my glass on a Wednesday. And shaking my ass on a Thursday. And then the weekend is mine. The weekend is mine. Break all the plates and your cups, and feed your face with picker mix, and hang up your wings and your coat, 'cause you won't feel the benefit. Shout at all kids who come last, and glue their hands to physicists, and hang up your wings and your shoes, and rest in a place where the sun hits your face and can see. La 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 la. Guitar solo. This is about the elderly. It's called Auntie Mabel. All the music stopped because your aunt is sleeping in, even though it's lunchtime and your granddad's gardening. Mo's making noises that could cross a galaxy, and everyone can hear it but your auntie Valerie. She can hear the music when it stops, with all the complicated noises in her heart, following the colors that the manufacturers sleeping like a baby in a sugar bag factory. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. And climbing to the rooftops of your homes in swaddling coat, crocodiles and tigers fight for sprinting antelope. All the swans are flapping at giraffes in Stapen Hill, and everyone can hear it but her auntie Mabel. She can hear the music when it stops, with all the complicated noises in her heart, following the colors that they're manufacturing, sleeping like a baby. Ooh, ooh. 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 Take her home and hang her up to dry. And heaven's opened and the sun went without saying goodbye. And there's a small chance, a slim chance, or a vague possibility that all of these animals could possibly or eventually move. eventually move. Eventually move. Last one, last one, last one, last one. Do it. 36,000 bees crossing the road, guided by aliens waving their smoke. And out the jacuzzi and back to the trees, checking for bullet holes, checking their knees. Oh, baby. And the jacuzzi. Ah, ah. Ah, ah. Dust on the table and cutlery flew, but nobody batted an eyelid at you. And dust on the telly and right in the dark, never could compete with all those bees in that top. Baby, in the jacuzzi. Follow the priest swinging incense in time, confess all your sins and your lies, and all your side hustles and stolen ideas, and make for the trees with the beastly. It's time to say hi. 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 Yeah, but that We're finished.
Hooray!
Brilliant. It inspired me to get my sunglasses out.
Ah,
You like them? What do you think? No?
yeah, brilliant.
On your bike, because I thought that's what you were going to say.
Oh,
Anyway, that was brilliant. I like that. I like that
That-
koozie song.
that was amazing. Check out Koozie as well. They're the single off the album.
Yeah.
And I think that's had over 1 million views now on Facebook. It's such a good fun. They were
Yeah,
fantastic.
so
really.
upbeat, and with the video as well. It's just like all these crazy images, and it's just like woo when you come off of there. It's
It's
like
fantastic.
buzzing, literally with the bees. Anywho, right. So let's just talk a little bit about the project, because
That
we
might
started
be
off talking
good.
about the Yellow Book, which hopefully you remember all that time ago, the Yellow Book. And at the moment we are still open for entries for Sounds Inspired. And that's really where we met Kitten Pyramid, wasn't it? Through creating the single for Sounds Inspired. So we knew most of the other music artists beforehand, but we didn't know Kitten Pyramid, did we, before that?
No, that's true.
So yeah, so Sounds Inspired, Pete, do you want to fill people in a little bit more about that and what they do to enter, etc.?
Yeah, of course. So the Sounds Inspired, basically what we've done is created a single which is all around the things that make you feel better, the things that inspire you. And basically what we're asking you to do is create the cover art to that single, either by submitting a photo, submitting a piece of art, submitting a piece of craft, and uploading it with a comment. And it's really about a gallery online, which is all is quite a connecting gallery. It's all about uplifting and inspiring others, essentially. And then what will eventually happen, pieces will be selected from that gallery to feature in the next Yellow Book, and they will go out and inspire other people across the country. We have lots of letters that come through saying about just how the images and messages have really uplifted people in times of challenge. So it's quite a nice, it's a lovely kind of almost like a butterfly effect, really, of how your image can really go on to help and inspire somebody else. So we were delighted that all of the music artists, that all of the people that are singing tonight are all performed on the Sounds Inspired single, which we will play a little bit towards at the end. So,
yeah, that would be really good to play the song, because I love that song. It always really it uplifts me, and everyone I've played it to, they're always really inspired by it. So it does what it says on the tin. And we're really excited about the new Yellow Book that's coming out in September, because we're going to have a new look and a new design, and so that's all very exciting coming up. But now our next thing that's coming up is the amazing Lucy Ward. So you're going to introduce her?
We'd like to introduce Lucy Ward. So named Brit Folk's most vibrant and forthright new young talent by Mojo, impressive and original by The Guardian, and inspiring by Billy Bragg. BBC Radio 2 Folk Award winner Lucy Ward is a critically acclaimed singer-songwriter and folk musician. Her songs are a sweet mixture of evocative imagery and quiet, involving beauty, passion, protest and tradition all enrolled into one. Her voice is breathtaking. This captivating and powerful performer has a unique ability to inhabit the very heart of every song. I'd like to introduce Lucy Ward.
Yes. Where is she? Where are you, Lucy? Are you joining us? We can't see you.
We can't see you just at the moment, but what we'd like to say
keep picking you up anyway, because go on then, Pete, you want to say something?
Carry on.
What I was just going to say was Lucy's just the most amazing performer. When she performed for us at the Rethink Your Mind live that we did at the theatre, she just literally holds the audience in her grasp. She's got such a brilliant stage presence. So I always absolutely love listening to Lucy, not just her beautiful voice, but a little bit of banter in between. So hopefully she is going to join us. I don't know if we're having technical issues, or do you know?
She's an amazing artist, and also one thing we're hugely grateful for tonight is Ant Miles, who's looking after the backstage parts of the project tonight, is Lucy's agent, and it's fantastic that we're so grateful for his support from Fancourt Music, because this is a bit too technical for all of us, really.
Yeah, thanks for the introduction, Lucy. Welcome.
Hey up, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you. And yourself?
Really well.
I'm well. What a lovely night we're having. Thank you for inviting me to be part of it.
Oh, thank you for being part of it. You're brilliant that you're always joining in and always supporting this project. We really do appreciate it, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to seeing your set.
Oh, well, I hope you enjoy it. I think from my perspective, it's just so lovely when, as a songwriter, I'm so often drawn to write things about the difficult elements of life and the hard bits of the world. I've written a lot of songs about social injustice and climate change and all these big things, and to throw myself wholeheartedly into supporting a project like the Yellow Book that's about allowing your creativity to fuel positivity, like, it's a no-brainer. So it's been my pleasure to be with you over all these years. Thanks for keep inviting me back.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, yeah, we will keep inviting you, Lucy, so don't you worry about that.
Cracking. Shall I play you some tunes?
Yeah, over to you. The stage is yours.
The dodecahedron of dreams. I think at some point my face will become big. While I'm waiting for that huge face to occur, I'll tell you about this song. Pete, oh my gosh, be my backing dancer. Let's do it. Thank you so much. I'm working away in the background trying to juggle a million streams to get this gig flowing for you this evening. It's really, really great to be here with you all. This tune is about love. I wrote it just after I became a parent for the first time, but I don't think you have to be a parent to know what I'm talking about here. It's about a partner, a sibling, a parent, a friend, a pizza, a cat. Something that you love wholeheartedly, wouldn't change for the world. That feeling of completeness. called Sunshine Child. Sunshine child, Samson himself, radiant light, you are infinite love, ancient longing and golden hair. I heard you singing our song. I knew you'd come. Ancient spirit, dancing soul, I'm caught in your rapture. Love is all we know. The sound of your laughter and the touch of your hand. I will follow your lead. Surrender so sweet. The warmth of the summer, the sweetest of blues, blues and purples, they remind me of you. Butterfly kisses by the light of the moon, for a lifetime and beyond. I'll be singing our song. I'll be singing our song, my Lord. Our song. Thank you so much. So I felt challenged, seeing as, you know, the Yellow Book's all about channeling positivity. I felt challenged tonight to just pick songs from my set that really reflect that sentiment. So I hope that you enjoyed that tune. And this next song is a song called Velvet Sky. And I guess it's a little bit along the same lines, in the sense that you know, like there's happiness from the movies, right? That's all joy and just brilliance all the time, and life's a beach and all that kind of stuff. And then there's real life happiness, right? Real world stuff where you know, you transverse the ebbs and flows of life, and things come up and really, really difficult times head your way. And there's also these tiny little moments of beauty that are just made all of the better, right, by the fact that our lives are complicated and have grey areas, and we, you know, allow ourselves to create a community around us that support each other. I think that's one of the great things actually that the book is achieving. It's letting people know that they're not alone. They're not alone in wanting to foster a bit of joy in their complicated, difficult lives, especially after this year that we've had with the pandemic, right? So I guess, you know, it's another message of solidarity to all of us, you know, doing our best to uplift our pals, our friends and family, and share love when we can and accept it when we need it. day breaks, bringing light to endless grey. The morning stars shine, but in time they always fade. Another song sung, another day is done. A million lights shine within the velvet sky, and the night comes so sweetly, and your love ain't hard to find. In the dark, you come to meet me. In the shadows, we are held in the arms of the velvet sky. Another sunrise bathes the world in tender light, and I wait to find your skin and bones by my side. A familiar face, every day the same. But for all of your sins, there's not a thing I would change. And the nights come so sweetly, and your love ain't hard to find. In the dark, you come to meet me. In the shadows, we are held in the arms. In the shadows, we are held in the arms. In the shadows, we are held in the arms of the velvet sky. Oh. Ta very much. So this next tune is one called The Sweetest Flowers. And yeah, I don't think there's much to say about it. Thank you for all these lovely comments that are popping up on the side here. Oh, I just realize I'm speaking to you with my reverb on. Makes me sound like a mermaid in the bath, which is exactly what you want during a song, but less so right during the chat. So yeah, I'm Lucy Ward. If you're just tuning in, it's my absolute pleasure to be here celebrating Rethink Your Mind and all the great work they've been doing, even through the pandemic, squirreling away and uplifting people. This is a tune called The Sweetest Flowers. The sun yawns up in the sky, her soft surrender to the night, casting clouds in orange and gold, the last dance of the fading light. Slumber rests upon your eyes, heavy welcome lullabies, so lay your sweet head down to sleep and dream of reveries and fantasies beyond what we've been taught to see, visions of great majesty. We are rich with possibilities. The ones you've seen, you can't unsee. Unknow, unfeel, undream these dreams. It's a fabric made from you and me. and light cascades from every seam. I pull it tight around our shoulders, revel in its sweet abundance, the way it falls and folds around us. The creases deep seem everlasting, unlimited and without measure. A love that can't be torn asunder, but will bloom forever, no matter the weather. The sweetest flowers grow together. The sweetest flowers grow together. Thank you. For any of you who've got HD screens there, I'm sorry, my nose started running halfway through. This is one of the things, right, when you're a musician, you just can't have worries about looking like ugly, or, you know, you just, you know, things start falling on your face, falling out of your face. You're in the middle of a song, you've got to roll with it, or at least that's what I told myself anyway. So apologies for anybody who just got a lot more of me than they needed. So I've just got one more tune for you this evening, and again, it's my genuine pleasure to play for you. If you'd like to know more about me, I'm in all of the usual online places, and you can find me also at lucywardssings.com, and I'm there singing songs and spouting words, and it'd be lovely to meet you again. But please, if you haven't already, go forth and check out how you could contribute to the Yellow Book, because it's you and your visions of creativity and inspiration that actually go on to fuel people like me and fuel the work that Pete and Claire are doing. So, you know, throw caution to the wind if you've been holding back, and because I know that they'd love to see your entries. It's been my pleasure to play for you. Now, Pete asked me if I would be interested in rocking a cover. And if anybody's here watching that has seen me live over the years, they'll know that I do like to rock a cover. I think it's fun in a set, especially, right, my sets aren't normally as upbeat as this one's been. You know, I like to mix it up a little bit. And folk music traditionally kind of errs on the side of the heavier topics in life, I guess. So I like to throw in a cover. Just, you know, for me and the audience to have a laugh, to have a moment connected together. Oh my gosh, I miss moments connected together when we could be in the same place at once. Anyway, so yeah, I love a cover. And this week, weirdly and wonderfully, I was tweeted by Kevin Rowland, lead singer of Dexys Midnight Runners, now Dexys for those in the know. And he had found a cover that I'd done of Come On Eileen about 5,000 years ago on YouTube. And I tweeted it and just said the words "good interpretation" and a link. And my life was just made, because I love Dexys and that song, Come On Eileen. What's so special about it to me is that all of us just know it from wedding discos, don't we? You know, and so on. And I don't believe I just did that. Oh, I'm giddy with excitement tonight. It's just lovely to be able to play for you. Anyway, what I love about that song is that it is a folk song. It's so real and it's so raw and it's so what people might actually say to each other and what we actually feel. And I think that's why it's withstood all of these years. And I just love the lyrics. So anyway, I thought I'd kick out a version of this for you. I usually play it with my full band lineup, so this is a world exclusive, me just playing it on my Todd on the guitar. But thank you so much for listening. It's been my pleasure to play for you, and do feel free to sing along at home. Johnny Ray, song sat upon the radio, broke a million hearts in mono. How our mothers cry, sang along, yeah, who could blame them?
You're grown, so grown. Now I must say more than ever. Tooraloo-ra, tooraloo-ra, yeah. We can hum this tune forever. Come on, Eileen, I swear, well, I mean, at this moment, you mean everything. You in that dress, all my thoughts, I confess, verge on dirty. Oh, come on, Eileen. These people round here with sunken eyes and smoke dry faces, they're resigned to what their fate is, but not us, not us. We are far too young and clever. Tooraloo-ra, tooraloo-ra, yeah. We can sing just like our fathers. Come on, Eileen, oh, I swear, well, I mean, oh, come on, let's take off everything, that pretty red dress. Oh, Eileen, tell me yes. Oh, come on, let's. Oh, come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen, Tooloo-ra, yeah. Come on, Eileen, Tooloo-ra, yeah. Come on, Eileen, Tooloo-ra, oh, Eileen. Come on, Eileen, Eileen, Tooloo-ra, yeah. Eileen, Tooloo-ra, yeah. Come on, Eileen, Tooloo-ra, oh, Eileen. Ooh. Take care. Enjoy Mark Morris.
I was expecting a pause there. We went cut straight in, caught us on the off guard there. That was beautiful, Lucy. Thank you very much. And I love the a cappella one, and having riches beyond possibilities, and that last one. Well, that took me back to my, my teen years.
We've had a bit of news from that one. After that performance, the dodecahedron stage, it moved a little bit, and sadly we've lost two sides of it. So we're now down to an octahedron stage.
You're trying to steal my thunder, aren't you?
It's fairly confusing given the fact we've already got an octahedron stage. So just be careful when you're making your journeys between the two. Really,
Absolutely.
Make sure you got your wellies on.
Definitely. Yeah. So we've now got two octahedrons. Now that's no good, because Lucy's just been asked by Mark Fromhold to actually make a song called Dodecahedron Dreams, and now we haven't got a dodecahedron. Our dreams have been shattered.
I'm sure we can get it back up and running. Can't we?
Anyway, I'm sure we can. I'm sure with Mark's brain, the scientific brain, we'll be back there. Just mentioning Mark, because obviously Lucy and Mark have kind of brought us together with the Yellow Book, and we're at University of Nottingham with Mark, which is really, really brilliant, isn't it? And Lucy's been doing some great work with us there as well. So unfortunately, we don't have enough time to tell you about all the amazing things that we're doing. So do check us out at our website, rethinkyourmind.co.uk, if you don't know what we're up to. But generally speaking, we're here to really spread the word about well-being and ways to look after our mental and emotional health, and to just, help each of us along the way. You know, we've all got our, as Lucy said, you know, life is a pulse. It goes up and it goes down, and you know, we all have those times. But the more tools we have in our toolkit, the more likely we are to be able to navigate them. Even if the sides fall off your dodecahedron, you can get through it.
Exactly.
Okay, so we really ought to move on, unfortunately, even though we'd like to chat on. Not unfortunately, because obviously we've got a really brilliant act to finish off. But yeah, what were you going to say, Peter? You're going to do an introduction?
I was going to do an introduction, Claire. Yes.
Yeah.
So, Mark Morriss, as lead singer with the Bluetones, Mark enjoyed a 25-year recording career that produced 6 studio albums, 3 of which achieved top 10 sales in the UK, including the #1 album Expecting to Fly, 13 top 40 singles, and a Brit nomination in '96. Mark has recorded 4 solo albums, including Look Up, released in September 2019, and music for various side projects, including the title music for all of the audiobook version series of David Walliams' children's stories, as well as a member of Matt Berry's touring band, the Maypoles. Mark has been a judge of the Album of the Year on the Ivor Novello Awards. Now, Mark, you're touring with the Bluetones in August on a co-headline tour with Sleeper, and I've just heard just this week tickets have been released for the Shed 7 tour, where yourself, Nigel Clark from Dodgy, and Chris Helm, lead singer of the Seahorses, as well. That's like a super group.
It is a super group. It's a super band.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
and that's going November, December.
Thanks for that introduction as well. That was almost all of my achievements.
Woo!
Yeah, but you made it sound like, at the beginning, you made it sound like I was dead or something. It was also past tense.
Yeah.
But I'm still thriving.
That's good. That's good news, Mark.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing the tour, and we're releasing a record at some point. And I'm also doing a thing with another project called The Helicopter of the Holy Ghost. So we've got a single coming out in May, and an album coming out in August. So I've been a busy boy.
Fantastic.
Haven't you just?
Yeah, I know. Pandemic? What pandemic?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's very nice to sort of be here, and thanks for asking me. And I see the evening's gone very well.
Yeah,
I've had it on in the background. I had a bath whilst I was listening.
Excellent. Not a jacuzzi though. Not a koozie. Just a bath.
No. Germ soup. No way.
Anyway, we will leave you to it, and
Nice,
really looking forward to it, Mark. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Okay, then, without further ado, let's sing some songs. This is a number I wrote called "It's Hard to Be Good All the Time." Sell yourself as a savior, sell yourself as a saint, but judging from your behavior, it's pretty clear that you ain't. And do you carry a darkness you can always suppress, and how long you can keep it down, that's anyone's guess. 'Cause it's hard, yes, it's hard to be good all the time. It's hard, yes, it's hard to be good. Oh, for the days when the glorious rays of the sun would warm your senses. It felt like nothing you did had consequences. Oh, for the nights when the moon came untied and went drifting into space, I left you here back in the world, building fences. You are the scream of a jet, you are a whispered amen. It's not a question of if anymore. It's a question of when. And it's hard, yes, it's hard to be good all the time. It's hard, yes, it's hard to be good. Oh, for the days when the glorious rays of the sun would warm your senses. It felt like nothing you did had consequences. Oh, for the nights when the moon came untied, went drifting into space. I left you here back in the world, building fences. La-di-di-da, la-di-di-da, la-di-di-da. La-di-di-da, la-di-di-da, la-di-di-da. Oh, for the days when the glorious rays of the sun would warm your senses. It felt like nothing you did had consequences. Oh, for the nights when the moon came untied, went drifting into space. I left you here back in the world, building fences. I left you here back in the world, building fences. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you very much. Oh, cheers, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, cheers. We've begun. Well, it's been quite a successful evening all round from what I can gather. And if you're enjoying what you are experiencing, then feel free to donate here. That almost right here. Yes. So here. But just donate here. You'll see it coming over here. There. No, there it is. I haven't got the hang of that. Sorry. All right, I'm going to play an old Bluetones number for you now. This is a song. This is one of our oldest songs, actually. This is the 11th song that the band wrote. So those aficionados amongst you will already know that this song is called Blue Tonic. I'm sad and weary, and when all my hope is gone, and I can't put my finger on the time things first went wrong. I have a little secret I like to tell myself, and until now I haven't told anybody else. May not see things my way, like my method or my reasons, but you can't tell me that I'm wrong. There's no heart you can't melt with a certain little smile. No challenge should be faced without a little charm and a lot of style. Your faith in time, she heals but doesn't change, and only a fool won't take the chance to stay the same. When I am sad and weary, when all my hope is gone. I walk around my house and think of you with nothing on. And I have a list of things I go over in my mind. And I can sit right back and watch the world unwind. You may not see things my way, I don't care, 'cause I'm not asking. But you can't tell me that I'm wrong. There's no heart you can't melt with a certain little smile. No challenge should be faced without a little charm and a lot of style. Don't put your faith in time. She heals but doesn't change. And only a fool won't take the chance to stay the same. 'Cause there's no heart you can't melt with a certain little smile. No challenge should be faced without a little charm and a lot of style. Don't put your faith in time. She heals but doesn't change. And only a fool won't take the chance to stay the same. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey. You're too kind. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks also to all the other acts that have played this evening, right from Adam all the way up. Adam, I don't know if it was mentioned before, but Adam's the chap who does all the recordings for Refuge that they use to promote what they're doing at Rethink Your Mind and all the works in the colleges and universities and on the wards and stuff. Anyway, I'm babbling on. You've heard all this all evening, so I will get to the next song. All right, here we go. Here we go, boys and girls. This is a number called Rimini. And I guess this is a song of defiance, perhaps. Or maybe it's just a song of being a good loser. Excuse me. We rode right out of Rimini into the arms of our enemies, hoping our hearts and artillery, but their bullets were real. Oh, yes, when with revelry, our eyes burn with madness and devilry, our armor and infinite energy. We were molded from steel, and off in the distance there's a melody, there's a memory, and all through our resistance there's a metronome ticking the beats of our heart, demands that you dance for it all falls apart. We rode right out of Rimini, right out of Berlin and Helsinki, laughing to mask our uncertainty, maybe not getting the joke. Oh yes, when with jealousy, the bitterness choked out the harmony, ruby red slippers clicked frenziedly, and that's when I awoke. And off in the distance, there's a melody, there's a memory. All through our resistance, there's a metronome ticking the beats of our heart, demands that you dance for it all falls apart. Just for a time we did not acquiesce, and that's got to mean more than nothing in all of this mess. Oh, please, you're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you very much. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Goodness me. I know we're running over a little bit time-wise, but that can't be helped. It always always does. Even Live Aid, they had time scheduling difficulties, didn't they? So, and that was real musicians. Excuse me. I beg your pardon. I've got a tickly cough. It's not a time to have a tickly cough, is it? It never will be again. A tickly cough will never be the same again. No one will be able to have a without feeling like someone in the room is going to feel uncomfortable. Yeah, my cat's just giving me that look. All right, here we go. This is a song that was originally written by Teenage Fan Club. And this is called Alcoholiday. There are things I want to do, but I don't know if they will be with you. They will be with you. There are things I want to say, but I don't know if they will be to you. They will be to you. Doesn't ever get a feeling when you're taken by the hand. Lend a torch, you can't command. Went to bed, I'm not ready. Baby, I've been fucked already. Sleeping in tonight, doing nothing. We've got nothing worth discussing. Went to cold, it's all hazy. People say I'm going crazy. There are things I want to do, but I don't know if they will be with you. They will be with you. All I know is all I know. What I've done, I'll leave behind me. I don't want a soul to find me. All I know is all I know. What I've done, find me. I don't want a soul to find me. Goodness me, thank you very much. You may have noticed I didn't quite make one of those notes there, but oh well, it's the human touch. Yeah, so I'd like to sort of also add, it's been a pleasure to work with everybody on Rethink Your Mind and on the Refuge projects, which are all kind of intermeshed, and the Yellow Book thing, which is what we are kind of donating for to this evening. And you know, I've been working with Pete for quite a while now. It's like 7 or 8 years, maybe something like that. I can't remember the exact date when he approached me with a big scrapbook of his thoughts and ideas, and invited me along to help him and Refuge just sort of help them shape their songs, which was interesting for me because I'd never done anything like that with another project before, and I felt like something of an imposter because I mean I think songwriting is quite natural and something you have to teach yourself. But I just gave them a few pointers and they were off. You know, as you heard earlier, if you pardon the phrase, they're as tight as shit these days. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got time for one more number for you, and I'm going to leave you with another Bluetone song, if I may. It's been a real pleasure to play this evening. I look forward to doing it in real life very soon, in real life. And I look forward to seeing some of you. I recognise some names here in the stream. I look forward to seeing you out there on the road, as it were, in whichever guise I'm in, whether it's on my own with the Bluetones or with my new project, Umch. And the Helicopter of the Holy Ghost, but we're not doing any gigs because we're above all that. Anyway, sorry, I waffle. Have a lovely long weekend. Thank you very much for listening. And this is a song called Firefly. I shall see you later. A single perfect dewdrop forms the first pearl of the morning, and as the air surrounding warms and darkness ebbs away, another fragile day, and she's there observing silently, a witness to creation. She understands the irony. This is her final scene, a picture in a dream, the way it's always been. But it comes at a cost, with the sense that something permanent is lost, that a line has been crossed, an argument to which there's no riposte, and it's that singularity. It's your own mortality. It's the punishment we prize. It's the lights before your eyes come alive. Oh, firefly of mine. And tomorrow is unreachable, and tomorrow is invention, and tomorrow is unteachable. It's where the answers hide, it's where we don't arrive. And how precious is this time we've left? Well, how priceless every moment. And we must abandon these hopeless quests, this business of forgiveness, this notion of atonement. But it comes at a cost, with the sense that something permanent is lost, that a line has been crossed, an argument to which there's no riposte, and it's that singularity, it's your own mortality, it's the punishment we prize, it's the lights before your eyes come alive. Whoa, firefly of mine. But it comes at a cost, with the sense that something permanent is lost, that a line has been crossed, an argument to which there's no repast. And it's that singularity, it's your own mortality, it's the punishment implies, it's the lights before your eyes. Come alive, whoa, firefly of mine. Thank you very much. It's been very nice to see you. And if you can donate anything at all, please do, because the money is put to very good use, I assure you. Thanks a lot. I think that's me out of here.
Mind you, he had a bit of the old canned clapping there, which doesn't need us to clap, does he? He's got it all sorted.
He's got it all sorted. Well, when you're that professional, you've got to be, haven't you, really?
I love that, when you just bring your own audience. Fantastic idea. Can't go wrong with that, can you? So anyway, we've come to the end of our mini festival, and
we've got to do the total up of the fees of what we've made, haven't we?
Oh yeah, how are we doing then, Peter?
Well, if I have a little look through here, we've got everything. So 300 million pounds have been donated. But hold on, we've got PayPal fees to come out of that. Hold on, let me do a quick calculation. I've got to work that out. That's about. I think we make about 45p, something like that. So. No, honestly, we don't know, and we will know, and we'll update you.
Yeah, because the money is coming in all different ways. So although we've asked for it via PayPal, we've had it through different ways. So we'll come back to you with that. We did want to have a bit of a finale, didn't we? Really, we were hoping for some firework display or something, weren't we?
We couldn't do it. It was oh man, we might have got away with a sparkler, but But then we thought indoor fireworks.
But then we thought no, because all that you'd be able to see is the smoke.
Yeah, a plume of smoke and Mark playing next to it.
Anyway, enough about silliness. Thank you for joining us on our mini music festival. We hope you've had a really good fun time with us. Just a little reminder of all the things that we're up to. We have the Yellow Book, the School Yellow Book. We have the Within album, which is another amazing creation from Refuge Music, and My Meditations. And we do audio version of the Yellow Book. We have loads going on, and we never have enough time to talk about it. So we're not going to succeed today either. But really tonight was about the music and about bringing together all the sounds inspired artists. Although one of them's missing, there is a little a chap from Peterborough College, Will, isn't there, who's fantastic on the single. But
Will Parkhouse is definitely. Will was the winner of the College Music Project, and he's one of the singers on the project, as are the Mayas as well, who are a new upcoming band from Nottingham as well. So
they couldn't join us this evening, but we're so grateful to them as well for being on the single for us. So just a massive thank you really to all the music artists, to Ant for being our stage manager this evening, and to everyone that's watching and has been watching and has come and gone and who has donated, and literally anyone who's played a part in this project, because it is absolutely a collaboration and a co-creation. So Huge thanks, heartfelt thanks from us both and from the Yellow Book itself, which we always think it runs the show, not us really. So yeah, so fantastic. We're going to end on your song, which is you wrote in with Refuge, didn't you? You going to say anything about that, Pete?
Yeah, so well, we thought we'd finish with the sounds inspired video. So you can still upload to the project, as we were saying. It's still open for entries until the 7th of May. Please do get involved, because the images, they go around and they inspire other people, and they really do help. We get interesting feedback around that, and it's and often pieces are then selected to become into the book. But we're also looking for a piece to become the cover art to this single, which is so inspired by the music or the lyrics. So have a listen and do get involved and share it. There's still a week to go. Yeah,
get inspired and upload straight away. Okay, that's so it's good night from me, really, and.
Good night from him, is it? Is that it?
Is there something like that?
No, that's ridiculous.
I'm a her.
Sorry,
great double act, as always. This really should be our last show.
That's it. I think that's it.
Up with us, basically. So yeah. Thankfully, we don't do this as our day job. So anyway,
quite a good job.
Over to Ant to finish with Sounds Inspired. Thanks, guys. Good night. Goodbye.
Thank you. Good night.
Music is the sound, connects inside of me, resonates, invites good feelings in. What inspires us is unique to us. So many ways that make us feel alive.
And the more I seem to see, stay right close to all of the ways that are making you feel alive. Connects with you, that sounds inspired.
The more I choose to be, staying close to all of the sounds that are making you feel alive. Connects with me, that sounds inspired.
Expressing the things that inspire, uplifting me, uplifting you, here and now.
That inspire, connecting you, connecting me, here and now. Music is the sound, connects inside of me, resonates, invites good feelings in. What inspires us is unique to us. So many ways that make us feel alive.
And the more I seem to see, stay right close to all of the ways that are making you feel alive. Connects with you, that sounds inspired.
Create your way and let it evolve, and you will see that you'll make it, create it as you like. Create it in the flow your way, the flow your way, the flow your way. Create it in the flow your way. And the more I right close to all of the ways that are making you feel alive. Connects with you, that sound